Hi guys, this is Karen. Welcome to another video, another exciting one. Today I am doing a full face of only high-end products, and I mean not drugstore like Natasha Denona and Tarte and Dior and RareBeauty and Sigma. I mean stuff that are not in the drugstore aisle. So this is everything I have here, and we're going to put everything here, and that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to start with this lip glow oil, cherry oil by Dior. This is a beautiful packaging by Dior. It has a very nice scent, like a cherry mint, if that makes any sense. I just started this because my lips are very dry, and I really like about it that it kind of makes all my wrinkle disappear from my lips, this is great. For this reason, if you haven't been here before, then you are welcomed. I'm Karen. I have mature skin. I love to play with makeup, so this is what we're doing today. Well, first of all, for complexion, I chose my Tarte. This is Timeless Soothing Primer. I really love it. You can see how much I love it, or not yet. Well, I hope you can see the dent. I am taking with my finger. Of course, my fingers are clean, and I just realized that I forgot to wash my sponge. So maybe we'll use a brush today, because I don't want to get up and go and wash my sponge. I'm just being lazy, and I'm just adding it where I want my pores to vanish, so to speak. This kind of cream helps with smoothing your skin, and it appears smoother and pore free, and I really like it. Of course, it's not 100% fail proof, because there is no such thing 100% fail proof, but it gives a very nice coverage. I already have all my skincare and SPF, and since I'm using a mineral sunscreen, this is why I appear white at the beginning of my videos, because my sunscreen is mineral and it doesn't have any tint, so it looks like I'm completely white. Now my pores kind of disappeared. I applied only at my T-zone, and I forgot to apply it on my chin, which is also a part of the T-zone. You know, T, the letter T. So I T-zone and sides of my nose in the T-zone. So let's apply also, ooh, I took too much, on my chin, like that. Okay, yeah, that's wonderful. Just keep this closed if you have it, because you don't want it to get dry. I've done, I think, a similar video to this with only drugstore, and I thought, why not, like, just go bougie and using some high-end products. This is my Dior Backstage in the shade 1.5N. Now this is very liquidy, as you can probably hear when I was shaking it. This is so liquidy. I am applying it with my fingers, and then we go over with a brush, because I did not wash my sponge. And again, I'm too lazy to get up, so sue me. You know, because it's my video, I'm the editor, I'm the creator, and I'm the publisher. I can basically do whatever I want. I don't answer to anyone but myself, which is great sometimes and not so great in other times. You know, it's great because, you know, I can decide, oh, this is for my mask. I had a peel on mask today and I probably did not do a great job removing it. I am applying it with my fingers and then we'll go over with a brush. So it's fun, you know, you can decide whatever you want to do. And it has, you know, it's a big responsibility when you can do whatever you want, but you have no idea what you want to do. Does it make any sense? I'm just taking my Juvia's Place brush and just going over everything I just applied with my fingers to make it look more skin-like. And you can see this shade is perfect on me. And I don't know if I think I spoke about it before on my channel. Okay, the nose looks awful. Let's add a bit more. If you are wondering what shade of foundation to choose, I recommend, and if you are at the store, I do recommend checking here, just a minute, here where your face is connecting with your neck. Just add a tiny bit here and spread it, and you'll be able to see if it matches you. You can see that this is a great shade for me because it blends completely to my neck. Maybe I'll apply a bit more on the other side so it will be even Steven, like that. If it was too dark or too light, you will be able to tell immediately. Now, regarding finding your shade online, that's a whole different story. I think I can make a whole different, just separate video on it, so let me know if you're interested. I really love applying, first after applying my foundation, I like applying my cream products before my powder products, but first let's do the eyebrows. I have this mini by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is her brow mascara, I guess. This is so tiny here. Not for my eyes, sorry guys. It's impossible to read. I'm sorry if that's inconvenient for you, but you know, we know Anastasia and Anastasia products, and this is her brow product. It's just a brow mascara, and this is in ash brown, if I'm not totally mistaken. I'm just coating my brows so they will look cohesive, and look, I have color here and nothing here, and that was even before I used this mascara. The only problem I have with this is that it's so tiny. I used it a few times and it's already almost over, and that's a bummer because it's a really nice product. But I wanted to try it first in a mini to see if I like it before committing to the big size. always, when there are minis, I will always opt for the mini, especially if it's a new product, and especially if it's a mascara, because mascaras you can use for 3-4 months and then you have to throw them from opening, I mean, and then you have to throw them because of bacteria and eye infections and God knows what else. So now we have brows. They're not, you know, too bold, too strong. I don't like them when they're too bold and too strong. I really like them like this, similar to the same color that I used to have when I was younger, let's be honest with you. Okay, I have two options. I have the RareBeauty and I have the Tarte Sculpt Tape. This is in Happy Soul and this is in bronze, cool bronze. So let's do one side this, one side this. We'll see if we can pull it off. I usually apply it from the stick because I haven't powdered yet, so I can do that. And also on the Shape Tape side, I'm going to open it and just dot. Okay, they're not in the same shade, so it's going to be challenging now. I'm blending it, especially when my sponge is not wet. Okay, you know what we can do? You can just take, this is a mist, an essence from Olay. I'll just mist my sponge like this. Yeah, I'm so lazy, I just don't want to get up. Don't want to. Let's just use this on the RareBeauty side. I could use my fingers, but then it takes longer, and I really want to make this as simple and quickly as possible. So again, I have the ability to choose what products to buy. I don't get PR, so everything you see here is stuff that I bought myself with my own money, in case you were wondering. And oh, this is definitely more liquidy than the RareBeauty one, and definitely darker. Yeah, we can see that, right? Definitely darker, so we have to go over on the RareBeauty side to make them even. I colored my roots finally yesterday after a month of not coloring my roots. I really don't like coloring them so often, but since the hair grows really fast, I don't have a choice. And by don't have a choice, I mean that I chose not to have a choice. It's my decision. I chose that I want to have decent color in my hair and not just gray hair or white hair. Me choosing. Also, I'm choosing to do this video. I don't have to. I'm choosing because I really love playing with makeup. I enjoy it, I love it, I think it's a lot of fun, and this is the only reason why I'm here, to have fun. What did I bring for blush? Okay, for blush, I have this blush tape from Tarte in the shade pink. This is a mini, as you can see. This is full size, this is mini. I bought a set of minis because I really wanted to try these out. I also have the RareBeauty blush, but I think my daughter is using it, and again I was too lazy to go to her room and find it. She went on a field trip from school. I really miss her, and I don't want to go over her stuff without her here, unless I really have to, and I don't. I have this Tarte, which looks beautiful. I think I applied a lot here and less here, but you can see this one is glowy and I love it. I really enjoy this product. Maybe I will buy the full size, but just a maybe, because I have so many products, so many makeup products I am only one person. I also have my daughter, which is she's a teenager, and she sometimes steals my makeup. Sometimes I give it to her, sometimes she steals it. By steal, I mean she's taking without my permission. That's what I mean. She's not like really stealing it. RareBeauty, this is the Glow Liquid Luminizer in Transcend. And I really like you writing the name relatively large at the bottom, so even people like me can see what it says. Now, instead of applying it directly on my cheeks, I'm just dabbing with my finger and adding this luminizer. And now I'm going to be seen from outer space. And I'm not redipping with the same finger with the additional quantity that I already have. I didn't redip, so one dip is definitely enough. And I'm beaming, and if aliens were deciding to land on Earth, they will see me first. Now we are going to use some of my powder products. But before that, I want to use my setting spray. This is from Benefit, the Pore Professional Setter. This is also a mini. This setter is not microfine. Gets right into my breathing. Oh. Okay. So now we are sprayed. So this is where we're at. Now I want to powder. I'm using my Sigma bronzer. This is matte bronzer in dark. Now there are a few options. You can use only the cream, leave it like that and continue with your other products. You can use only powders, or you can use a combination of cream and powder like I'm doing. This is the shade from Sigma. This is dark. Please don't ask why I bought dark. I have no answer for that. I don't know. I bought it online and I thought that the medium looks too light. I guess that's my explanation and I'm sticking to it. But it is too dark for me, for sure. But I really love this product. I think it's great, and I can powder afterwards and tone it down a bit. This is very powdery, and why do I have, oh, maybe from the setting spray. Look what happened from the setting spray. This is a bummer, but I'm going to take additional material from the Dior. Usually the places were in my face that wore off first are the chin and the nose, and you can see look at my chin. We just applied and I set it with a setting spray, but look at my chin. It wore off already. I don't remember touching my chin with my fingers. This is really annoying. I'm going to powder in a minute. Maybe it will help. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't help. Of course, it also depends on me touching my face when I shouldn't touch my face. You know, every day in my routine of being alive, I touch my face. Unconsciously. Now we're going to blush with this Dior. I love this one. This is their Rosy Glow in the shade 001 Pink. I think this was one of my first bougie purchases. I think this one was maybe the first or one of the first, and I really like it. I think it's a beautiful blush. Do I think it's worth the money? Not really. I have other blushes that I love. This one is pretty, don't get me wrong. I love it. But for the price tag, I can do cheaper than Dior. I also have the Dior highlighter. This is the Dior Forever Contour in the shade 005. This is how it looks like. It's a bit pinky. Let's just swatch it. It's a pinky highlighter. It can double as a blush for sure. Let's take my brush. Where are you? Highlighting brush, and this is going to cover the RareBeauty, I know, but look at that. There are days that I don't like this one. I think it's too pigmented, and there are days like today that I really like it. Let's just add something to the brown bone as well. I can also add it to my nose just to give it a bit more glow, and tap it off with my finger so it won't look weird. So this is what we are at complexion. I think this highlighter is too much. It's too pigmented, but I don't care. I want to be bougie today. But look, now I have blobs of color on my cheeks. Can you see that? Yeah, we all can see that. Hourglass powder, translucent veil translucent setting powder. It's also in a mini again. If you don't know, if you haven't been here before, I love minis, especially for high-end, but you know, even drugstore, I prefer minis, but usually drugstores don't have minis. Only the more high-end luxury brands have minis. I don't remember seeing anything from the dark store which is a mini. Now I'm just taking it on the back of my, the cap with my brush, rougher number 5 brush, and just adding it where I need it. On the nose, on the chin, a bit here, on the forehead. And I also want to add it here to lighten things up a bit. And also on my cheeks. I feel like it's too much. And as much as I love too much, it's too much. And this highlighter is definitely too much, and unfortunately it emphasized texture on my skin. Okay, powder where I want to powder. I usually don't powder under my eyes. Us mature girls with mature skin, or maybe wrinkled under eyes, usually do not powder. And if I powder, I do it very tiny amount. I mean, I will take whatever is left on the brush, tap off the excess, and then just powder. I'm just doing this for you guys. I hope you will appreciate it. I know for a fact that when I powder under my eyes, I will have more visible wrinkles, but also my mascara will not smudge. When I don't powder under my eyes, my mascara usually smudges. And now I'm remembering that I didn't use the concealer. And it's too late. But I have my Natasha Denona High Glam concealer that I totally forgot to use. I wanted to use it here on my blemish, but I think it's going to be too light for that. This is the shade, the wand, and I am thinking it's going to be too white here. Yeah, if I'll apply it here, it looks like I applied something here, right? Yeah, for sure. That's too light. Definitely, but okay, I just blended it to death. There's nothing left. Okay, Sigma eyeshadow base primer. Mine is in the shade Sorbet, which is pink. But oh, I have another one. I have the Urban Decay. Totally forgot about it. But we're going to use the Sigma. This is a dark pink eyeshadow base. I got this as a gift when I purchased at Sigma. I did not choose this myself. If I would have to choose, I would choose something lighter, something my skin tone, not pink, but it is a good primer. I also have Urban Decay, totally forgot about it. I could have used it, but I didn't bring it. And again, laziness is the name of the game today. This is a new shirt. What do you think about it? I really love it. This is Natasha Denona pastel palette. I have other Natasha Denona palettes I could use, but I really want to use this one. I haven't used it for a very, very long time, and I think we should. I'm seeing the return of pastelish eyeshadow palettes. You can follow me on Instagram on Karen Does Makeup, and I usually upload new releases there, so you can check it out. I am seeing a few brands doing not all pastels, but they are throwing pastels in to their eyeshadows. So I'm going to take this very light minty shade. Because I'm wearing green shirt, I want to do something green. It's not the same shade of green. I know, this is pastel. And we are applying it on top of a pink leaning eye base. I'm well aware if you were wondering. So I'm just adding on in my crease and above my crease. I have hooded eyes, if you haven't noticed. I mean, if I won't put it here, you won't be able to see it when I am closing my eyes. Opening my eyes. You'll be able to see it only when I'm closing my eyes. And we don't want that. We want people to see our hard work, even though we have hooded eyes. I am trying to build a routine before I go to sleep to do some face. Okay, the battery died and I totally forgot what I was talking about, so sorry about that. I lost the train of thoughts. So I remember, I'm trying to build myself a routine to do exercises for my face before I go to bed. I don't know why, but it's extremely difficult to remember to do that. Extremely difficult, more than I thought. I did it for once or twice consistently, and I thought, woo, I am doing it. I didn't continue. Okay. Next up, we're going to take this shade. That was shade number Brisk. Now we're going to Adriatic. I think for the Adriatic Ocean or Sea. Is it an ocean or a sea? If you know, then please share below in the comments. Let me know if you have this Natasha Denona palette. I remember opening this palette for the first time. I was mesmerized. I looked at it for, I'm not going to say hours, but minutes, and I was awed. That looks amazing. I'm just adding it to the outer corner if you were wondering. I'm just doing a basic look with green. One of my favorite shades on the eyes is green, and recently also in clothes. I'm also always looking for green. When I walk in the store and I'm looking for something to wear. I will gravitate to green, army green or minty green, or I don't know what kind of shade is this, but it's also a green, and it's also new in my collection, my wardrobe. Okay, now that second shade was a shimmer, just FYI. You can also use a shimmer in your outer corner, and now we're using this one because again we're going on green. This is Mint Forest. This is gorgeous, and I'm almost to the end. Wow, that turned out so beautifully. I haven't used this palette for a very long time, so when I was picking up the products for this video, I thought, okay, what? I have Anastasia, I have Natasha Denona, I have Sigma. I think that's it. If I'm looking at my eyeshadows that are high-end, I don't think I have other brands that are... Oh, I have Vive. I don't know if Vive is considered high-end or not. Do let me know in the comments section. Okay, I love this shade so much. Let's just swatch it. Next to the Dior. Now this is gorgeous. It's not the same shade as my shirt, but it is still green and I like it a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Now I'm taking a pencil brush. I hope it's a clean one. Yeah. And I'm taking from the shade Illusion, which is this, I don't know, white, but it's not really a white. It looks white, it's a shimmer. More of a pink iridescent color. I'm shocked that I remember that fact about this shade. Again, I haven't used this one in forever, not on camera and not out of camera. So when I picked the products and I thought Natasha Denona, I thought, you know what, pastel I haven't used for a while, I really want to do green, and here we're at green. Okay, let's blend. Do you think it's too green? What do you think? Do let me know. I'm curious to know what you think. I think that I kind of lost the darkness in the outer corner, but I'm not really sure how dark was the outer corner green, if I'm honest with you. It looks dark in the pan, but it's not that dark. I mean, let's swatch it. Next to the mint, you can see it's not very dark. It is pastel palette. So we couldn't have a dark green, but let's add some more just for the heck of it. I'm just re-adding a bit of the dark green at the end of the lid. It's not picking up, and it's not really doing anything, just maybe tiny bit. You can see here, tiny bit darker, but you know, it is a pastel palette, and if you really want, you can go to other palettes that you have in your collection, if you do, and choose from there. Okay, for lips, unfortunately I don't have a lip liner from Bougie. I have Essence, I have ColourPop, I have ELF, I have Kiko. I don't have a lip liner from a Bougie company, so we won't do lip liner. But I do have these Fenty. These are called, I just didn't throw up the packaging. This is the Gloss Bomb. I have in 2 shades. I have in Fussy. Now you see that I have to keep it because we can hardly see. So I have Fussy and Sweet Mouth. These two, and we're going to do this one, which is one of them. I think it's Fussy. I'm applying it on top of the Dior. I really love using these Fenty Gloss Bombs. First of all, whoo, the scent that they have. Oh my god. Okay, this is it. This is the final look. Oh, I forgot mascara. How can I say it's the complete look without any mascara? And why didn't you tell me? Okay, NARS Extreme Climax Extreme. I'll just pop it in and I'll be right back. This is the wand, by the way. Okay, I'll be right back. Back, I added mascara. Thank you for reminding me that I need to apply mascara. So this is the final look. Do let me know what you think. I think the cheeks are a bit too glowy, but I can live with that. I think it's beautiful. I look put together. I'm ready for my makeover. No, I'm ready for my close-up, sorry. I'm ready for my close-up. If you know, you know, and if you know, and if you stuck to the end, then do write something in the comment section down below. Okay. I think I forgot to charge the second battery because my battery is flashing again. So do let me know what you think about this look. Do you have these products? Do you want to see a different video with these products, or maybe another drugstore version of this video? Do let me know. If you enjoyed this video, do like the video. I lost the train of thought. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Join my family here on YouTube. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell. That way you will know whenever I'm uploading a new video. And with that said, I will catch you all in my next video. Bye. I'm mesmerized. I love it. Do let me know what you think. Bye guys.